Deep beneath the quiet streets of Valencina de la Concepción, in sunny southern Spain, there's a secret that's been sleeping for 5,000 years. And it's not gold, or jewels, or anything you'd see in a pirate movie. Nope, what archaeologists uncovered here is way cooler, and honestly it might just rewrite the history books. Picture this. Over 270,000 itty-bitty shell beads, each one no bigger than your pinky nail. These beads weren't just random decorations. They were sewn into ceremonial clothes. Tunics, skirts, even veils. Imagine garments covered in thousands of shimmering shells, weighing more than 200 pounds each. That's heavier than a grown man, all made from Atlantic scallop shells, shaped and polished by hand. Now these weren't everyday outfits. They were burial garments, designed to impress in the afterlife. But here's the wildest part. Just making one of these beads took about 10 minutes. Do the math, and you're looking at over 200 days of non-stop work, by a whole team of skilled artists. That's not something you pull off unless your society is super organized, with plenty of food and resources to support people who do nothing but make art. But who were these beads for? When archaeologists looked at the graves inside the Montelirio tomb, they found something surprising. Of the 20 people buried there, 15 were women, and the 2 women closest to the altar were decked out in the most extravagant shell clothing of all. Experts think these women were priestesses, or maybe even the leaders of their community. This flips a lot of old ideas on their head. For ages, people assumed that ancient societies were always run by men. But here, the evidence points to women holding serious power, leading rituals, and being celebrated in death for their status and influence. So the next time you imagine ancient treasures, forget the gold and precious stones for a second. Remember the 270,000 tiny shell beads, crafted with care, sewn into clothes made to dazzle not just in life, but for thousands of years after. Sometimes, the real treasures are the ones that tell us who held power, what they believed, and just how far people would go to make a statement that echoed through time.